We've got another Big Ten matchup tonight. And this one's going to determine a lot going forward in the Big Ten. We'll see the 16-4 Oregon Ducks head to LA to take on the Bruins, who are sitting at 15-6. Right now, the Bruins are 6-4 in conference. The Ducks are 5-4 in conference. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Yes, the Oregon Ducks are ranked 16th in the country, but the Bruins, they've gotten hot recently. They're the team that we've been expecting to see all season in the last 4 games. They got off to a pretty weird like mid-season play. I don't know what happened. Coach was calling out his players. The players were kind of struggling to play. They were struggling to hit shots. They were struggling to play defense. They were struggling to communicate. It was a lot of just unfortunate turnovers. I had the opportunity to go watch this team play. I saw them play in person against Prairie View. And, yeah, this UCLA team is a very good team. They've got size. They got the length. They've got depth. They're 9 deep. They're very well coached. They can play fast pace. They got scores. They got everything that you need. For some reason, they just put together a really bad stretch of games. They lost to North Carolina after that Prairie View game I was talking about. Then they beat Gonzaga at home. Then they lost to Nebraska. Then they lost to Michigan. Then they lost to Maryland. Then they lost to Rutgers. But since then, they beat Iowa, dominant fashion, beat them by 24. They beat Wisconsin by 2. They beat Washington by 5. They beat USC the other day in the battle for LA. That was a great game, too. And today they got Oregon. Now, this Oregon team is no joke. But at the same time, this Oregon team has not been consistent this year as well. This is 2 very inconsistent teams. We saw Oregon get off to an undefeated start. Oh, we're riding high. They're 7-0. They're 8-0. They're 9-0. And then boom, they played UCLA, and they're 9-1. Okay. Now at first they played UCLA at home. So UCLA went to Oregon, played them, beat them by 2. Then they put together a few decent wins, whatever you call it, what you want. Lost. They got dominated by Illinois. Put together some more decent wins. Lost to Purdue. Beat Washington. And then lost to Minnesota. So their most recent game is a terrible loss to Minnesota, who is not a good team this year. Now, Minnesota can put together a few wins, sure, whatever. But, yeah, they're not a good team this year. If you're a top 20, top 25 team in the country, Minnesota's not a team that you should be losing to. So in this game, as they stay on the road, they'll head to UCLA. And right now, the books have UCLA at -4.5. This is tough. This is one that I have not decided on just yet. Haven't made my mind up on who I want to pick in this game. I'm unsure. I am. Both of these teams have scores. I really like this UCLA team. They've got some dogs. And I like their front court. Their front court is they dominate, honestly. They got good guard play. They play really fast. They control the pace of games. Oregon isn't hot right now. They've lost 2 out of their last 3. Meanwhile, UCLA, they've won 4 of their last 5. One of those losses being the Rutgers. That's what worries me, though, is that UCLA isn't consistent, and I honestly, they've worked their way off of my ban list. So would I take them to cover and win -4.5 in this game? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I think UCLA wins the game. I have UCLA winning this game. I know it's hard to beat a team twice in the season, but I have UCLA winning this game. I think it'll be like a 2 or 3 point game, and then UCLA will be able to kind of pull away with it in the last 2-3 minutes, free throws and big shots at the end. But I like UCLA to win this game. I think UCLA is better than they've played this year. Their guards are really good, and so I've got to rock with UCLA in this game. They play a late night game in LA, tough travels for Oregon. Everything is going the Bruins' way recently. Yeah. I'm going to take the UCLA money line. Y'all let me know what y'all think in this one.